Hello, thanks for watching. This is the property that's for rent. It has solar power, of course. Scooters are available to be used if you don't have transportation. These are the two vehicles of the owners. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood, and most foreigners live around here. It's kind of a foreigner neighborhood. Here is the owner and the person that thinks they're a real owner of this property. Her name's Luna, and she's a nice dog once you get to know her. And let's take a look inside. I will switch to the wide angle now that we're inside. Oh, and here's the second guard dog that we have. Gumai is her name. So in here, this is the CR. This is a bedroom. This is a bedroom. This is a bedroom, so 3 bedrooms. They're all occupied now, so I can't show you, but I'll insert photos for those. And like magic, here are the photos. This is the first bedroom, which is the largest, with a queen bed. It has split aircon, a walk-in closet, and 1 window that looks to the front yard. Also in this bedroom is a nice desk, an office chair, a computer for your use, and a place to charge phones. The number 2 bedroom has a full bed and lots of room, even though it is smaller than the first bedroom. You have 2 windows. One looks to the front yard and the other looks to the south side yard. There is a built-in closet with a desk and mirror. This room also has split aircon. The 3rd bedroom is set up mostly for kids, even though the 3 beds are full length. There is no aircon, but the ceiling fan makes it cooler. A single window looks south. The closet has areas for hanging clothes as well as drawers. If you need an extra bed, we also have a foam mattress. The CR, or a restroom, has been remodeled and includes a bidet. Of course, the shower has hot and cold running water, and it's larger than most showers in the Philippines. There's plenty of room to store your personal items. This is what we call our little sorry store, so a bunch of supplies and things in there. This is Gumai. This is the hallway to the other side. This building is a duplex actually, and so this door here would normally be closed, and that door over there is locked, so the people on the other side don't have to see or deal with the people on this side. This is a chiller that you can keep drinks in and stuff, and it's an open floor plan. This is the living room. We also have some business facilities, like this is a copy machine and a printer here. Of course, we have internet here, and it's Starlink. This is a home theater setup we have. So there's a projector, a screen, surround sound with all the speakers. We can play through a Blu-ray player, and there's a bunch of Blu-ray movies there and over in the corner. And this is the sound amplifier. Of course, we're in the Philippines, so we also have a karaoke system here with 2 microphones. And there's the kitchen. This is the dining area. We have security cameras around the entire property, so you can see what's going on outside, which is really nice. If you're expecting grab food or a Shopee delivery, then you can see who's at the front gate without having to go out there. Out back, there is a covered patio in the back, and there's a dirty kitchen over there. I'll show you that in a minute. Has a dishwasher, has a stove, an oven, has a sink. This property is to Western standards, and I'll show you a few other things about Western standards, but it has cold and hot water at every sink. Rice cooker, toaster, air fryer, microwave, very large refrigerator, plenty of storage, and of course it comes with plates and silverware and cooking utensils and everything that's needed. So you won't have to be running out to try and buy some cooking utensils or things like that. Mineral water in the Philippines in general, you don't drink the tap water. It's probably safe, but most people drink mineral water, and so we have a machine for that with hot, cold, all of that stuff. And we have supplies of the water here. And so that's a quick look at the property. We also have clocks to tell you the time in the USA and the local time in the Philippines. Supplies up there for the dishwasher. As I said, there's internet. We have Starlink here, and we have these various access points. There's one here, there's one out front on the front patio. So we have really good Wi-Fi reception. There's two outlets up there. This white one is the 220, which is the Philippine standard, and then this outlet over here is 110 or 120 volts. Those are the two owners there. And at various other places, so over here there's also the black one is the 120 volts, and the white one is the regular Philippine 220 volts. We also have a phone. This one here is a direct line through voice over IP to the USA. So if you need to make phone calls to the USA, you can just pick up this black cordless phone, dial the number in the USA, and make phone calls. Let's go ahead and jump outside and look at some of the features out there. There's our guard dog again, Luna. Hi, Luna. And there's quite a few different plants around. This one I'm particularly proud of. That's an avocado tree that I planted a few years ago. Back behind it, you can see there's a pineapple growing. Oh, there is a laundry facility, so we have an automatic clothes washing machine for laundry, so you can wash clothes when you're here, and then you hang them. We don't have a dryer, a clothes dryer, but we have a big line. We have extra gas, so never run out of gas. There's a maid's quarters here with a bedroom and a CR in the maid's quarters. There's Luna again. And this is the dirty kitchen. So it has a cooker, it has a sink and everything, some storage underneath. We put up a wall here because we found that coming down this little hallway here, there's a ton of wind coming through. So we put this up so you can cook here very easily. There's also a barbecue because that's big in the Philippines. So if you want to try your hand at barbecuing, you can do that. Normally there's a table here. We borrowed it. We were just doing some construction and everything, so we borrowed that table. But there's a table here in this covered patio, and the chairs and everything. So you can eat back here if you want to. There's another calamansi tree. I forgot to show you the calamansi tree that we have back there. That's just a little storage room back in that corner. The neighbors behind us, they're also from the USA. This is a storeroom. We call it the tool shed, so there's a bunch of tools in there. And yeah, if you enjoy calamansi, let me show you one of our trees. We have several, but this is our prized calamansi tree because look at the size of the calamansis here. Really nice, and there's a bunch of them. On this tree, there's another calamansi tree over there. This is an orange tree. There's some pineapples growing back here. This tree is a malunggay tree, which is used in the Philippines a lot for soup and things like that. Of course, there's aircon throughout the house. We're growing a bunch of new trees. This tree here is a guava tree. You can eat that, it's kind of sweet. Of course, coconuts, we've got some coconuts there. We have a bunch of coconut trees on the property. Those are banana trees right over there. And we've got some more coconut trees growing. So we're very proud and happy with this facility. It's worked out really good for us. We do have solar power also, which is an important consideration in the Philippines because there unfortunately are a lot of brownouts, they call them, but it's actually a complete power failure. And you can see the Starlink up there. So our solar system keeps the house running even if there is a power failure. We also have a generator off to the side over here. That little building over there is the generator, so we can start that up if it's a cloudy or rainy day or something. But actually the solar works really well for us. We do have pressurized water, so if you look back here, there's a very large storage tank back there, and there's an electric pump that brings the pressure up to 40 psi. The Philippines is also famous for not having very good water pressure, but we have our own system that we installed that allows you to take a good shower. So that's a quick look at the property. Call us for more details if you have any questions or anything. We're happy to respond.